Yo, what's good? It's your boy Mike V. We're tuned to the artist block with your boy Mike V. And we got two dope artists here tonight. And we're gonna have them introduce themselves. And we're gonna start with ladies first, and then we're gonna work our way down.
Thank you. What's up, y'all? Your girl Roseè. I go by the Latina Songbird from Chicago down in Dallas to do my thing. Here we got.
King Poppy, Texas, the one, the only. I go by KPT. It's a little shorter to say, what I'm saying, less of a tongue twister. I am originally from Pleasant Grove. I've been in Texas pretty much my whole life. Been doing music since 2015, but took it seriously last year. So we here.
Okay, now you know what? When you told me that last night, I was like, you've been doing this since 2015, and then you said you started taking it serious last year.
Yeah.
What would be the reason for that, since you've been doing it for 10 plus already?
Yeah, so I actually started, so when I started in 2015, I was with a group, and so I didn't know nothing about music, I didn't know nothing about engineering, I didn't know nothing about nothing. So it was kind of a hobby at the time, and then we ended up getting kind of serious, and we made this track at the studio, and that track kind of blew up a little bit, but then the producers were more interested in some of the stuff that I was doing, so the group kind of didn't like that, you know what I'm saying? So we ended up disbanding a little bit, and I just got out of music for a while. And then last year, I wrote a song called She Ain't Ready, and I just kind of sat on it for a while, and then I ended up dropping it, and because I'm kind of bigger on social media, so like across all my social media, I got close to, I'm almost peaking 300,000 followers across the board. And so they liked it. I was vibing with it, so I just said, we're gonna keep running with it. Did my first performance, New Year's, at the Luxor, and it was up from there.
Oh yeah, in Denton.
Yeah, and then
that was where I first saw him.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was like, dang, he's talented.
Yeah, so
it's different when you can rap fast, but you can actually understand what people are saying. I'm like, it's dope. It's different. He kind of has like a Latin swing to it. So yeah, he caught my eye.
You want to dib and dabble of your origin of how you started doing it and how long you've been doing it?
Well, so out here in Dallas is really where music began for me. Back in 2021, going into 22, I had a friend who's an artist. He's a dope artist. He actually would ask me to do vocals for him, and then it turned into come to the studio session, and then I did my first song. It just kind of like sparked a desire of like, I might actually be good at this. And a lot of people tell me like, hey, you're really sleeping on your voice. But I never really grew up with people pushing me to do something with my voice. And so when I started really discovering my sound and just using my life experience, music was kind of like an outlet. So that's what kind of sparked up a music career. And then I started coming out doing shows. I started off at like the hookah lounges, open mics, and then it just kind of turned into like, who's this little songbird out here blowing people away? And now I'm here in 2025, and I have to say, like, my whole life has just changed, and it's been amazing.
Yeah, no, like, and speaking of amazing, y'all both had a good, amazing collaboration performance last night. So, you know what I'm saying? I felt like, y'all really started the show off pretty good because y'all was at the beginning of it, and it was really dope. So, do y'all normally perform in live in person like that, or like y'all more so just record in the studio? Because I know you did a song cover, so like, how often do you perform like in person?
So I actually perform a lot, especially now. I try to kind of steer towards things like that. Like last night was different, but that live cover I did, that's really just me using that for content. I think it's really dope whenever you play around with like big celebrities' music and you just put your own twist to it. The goal is to obviously get their attention and be like, yo, Victoria Monet, do a cover. Do a feature with your girl. But yeah, I like to just do everything. So we do live performances. Last night, unfortunately, as y'all could hear, your girl's a little hoarse. That's the life of artists. Our management has us working our butts off right now. We are like back to back with shows, and each show is kind of like, we had our label do a birthday bash for our CEO.
Mhm.
So we opened up for Lil Rue recently.
Mhm.
We opened up for Amanda
Mandy
Perez,
Perez,
XB
XB
Valentine
Valentine.
back in June.
Yeah.
So right now it's like the more live shows that, it's kind of like centered around people who take their craft serious, like my boy Roman. That's the goal. That's where we're at right now. But
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty even. I mean, I think I do a few more shows than Roseè does, but it's I mean, lately though we've been doing just a lot more shows, and I mean, sometimes we perform together, sometimes we do it separate. You know what I'm saying? Because we both got because she does most of the singing, I do most of the rap. So, but we do have a few songs together. Most of those songs outside of her, the one that you heard first last night, most of those songs are unreleased already. So
Mhm.
the antivirus song that we did last night, that is not released, and it's a vibe though. You know what I'm saying? But it brings a different dynamic though, because the one thing I like about myself as a rapper is that I don't sound like a whole bunch of other rappers, and I make my own beats. I do my own stuff for the most part, because when I got out of rap, you know what I'm saying, it was a lot of hands inside of it, and once I came back into it, I was like, I know how to do it now, so I'm gonna do it on my own. So I ain't got to worry about a whole bunch of people trying to tell me what to do, trying to tell me how to rap, trying to tell me that this ain't good, this is good. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but at the same time, though, it's like
Mhm.
I've kind of grown from that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's just different, especially whenever you have
yes,
somebody that's supporting you on the real. Like, shout out to our label, Pure. Big Pure to be the team, because man,
yeah,
they be telling you, hey, look, man, I don't think you need to go ahead and rewrite that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
but yeah, so
So okay, as far as like booking these shows, like, is this something that, how do y'all get information on that? Like, y'all management kind of hook y'all up, be like, hey, like, I think y'all should do X, Y, and Z, or y'all kind of like researching it for yourself, or half and half?
Um,
I think it's a combination.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a combination. I know a lot of people hit her up for
Mm.
features and stuff like that, and like shows that kind of cater more to her singing.
right.
And I'll have people hit me up just because I mean my stage presence. I'm just like a different person when I get the mic, and
Yeah.
I get so much energy whenever I get the mic, and I just want the crowd to engage. Because one thing I do not like is whenever you go to a place and there's just a bunch of other artists not really doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Just kind of sitting
Engaging.
down. But yesterday, that's the kind of vibe we want. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It was a whole bunch of artists there, but those artists were like up front and center, and they was vibing with you. It was doing, just being, being support.
And
So
that's also, we met Roman through um,
Milo.
Milo
Mhm.
Remora, who performed yesterday as well. It's kind of like a domino effect.
Yeah.
So a lot of times people hit me up. Our management will bring things to us. Because we're at a level now where it's like we're not necessarily doing every show that's offered.
Yeah.
But shows like that, I mean, like there's so much talent out here,
Mhm.
and to be able to network with some of these artists, like it's amazing. And Roman and Milo, there are a lot of those artists, but it's been a domino effect. We did a show with Milo. Everybody there was like, hey, do you want to do a show with us? And then we just kind of like steer them to our management to make sure all the communication and everything is handled. But
Mhm.
sometimes they do give us that like independency of, I trust y'all to make decisions for yourself. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
before I, had a manager, I did this by myself. So when I do have management now, it's like it's different. You have to trust them, and I do. But I love that my manager will give me that freedom to be like, look, if you want to do features, you want to do, yeah, just keep us in communication, which is
Mhm.
kind of like what we're on right now, because
Yeah.
we've made so many friends and family in the music industry, and you want to make sure you keep that relationship. And
Mhm.
sometimes when you talk about money and this and that, oh, talk to my manager, like we don't want to come off like that.
Yeah.
We want to be as humble as possible.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's been pretty easy, I would say, like
I say for the most
having a
part.
manager.
Yeah, yeah. Because this is my technically my third manager,
Yeah,
and um, I think it'd be technically your second manager, kind of.
my second.
Kind
Yeah,
of. But I will say, like, just from the difference of having certain management to the management got now, it's you can tell when it's different. You know what I'm saying? The dedication, the motivation from it. Because what I run into a lot with myself is because I've gained such a following on social media is whenever people want to people want to rock with me, they want to be in the spotlight to get the following that I got. You know what I'm saying? It don't always work that way. And because the type of person I am, I try to stay as humble as possible. And once I get to a certain place, and once I get to a certain level, I want to make sure that people appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Rather than them feeling like, oh, this nigga just out here because he just trying to get famous. He don't really care about the people that got him up there. So it's different.
Yeah.
You got good management behind you. So
You definitely need good management behind you. So right now, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back on the artist block, and I'm chilling with the big dogs right now. So you feel me? We'll be right back for sure. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Mike D. I'm with Roseè. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? You tune into the artist block, and they just came through. I interviewed them. They were really dope. To everybody that's been watching and tuned in and support the artists at the end of the day. You seem like I do, but I'm rubbers on you, yeah. Freeze frame right beside you. Or survive. Yeah. I'm on it,
And we're back.
And we're back. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Mike B. You tuned back into the artist block. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking to my man Big Poppy here and Roseè. You feel? So, what would y'all define the genre of music? Like, do y'all define y'all music in a genre? How would y'all basically define y'all music?
Ooh, versatile for me. I really do everything. I mix with Spanish, English, R&B. I got some soul to me. You know, finding the right kind of love will activate that. Um, I don't know. I just kind of bring whatever energy comes out of me sometimes, but you can't really put like a label on what I do, which I love, and I think that's what makes me stand out. Even when people want to do features, I could hop on anything and just bring it to life. So, what about you?
I mean, I would say versatile as well because
Yeah.
I do mostly rap, but like I can rap to pretty much anything though. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, it would have to be. I mean, if I had to like put like an actual label on, I mean, I'd probably say like hip hop. I guess modern hip hop. I don't know. I mean, because I sing as well.
Okay.
I don't sing a
Throw that
whole
in
lot.
there.
I don't sing a whole lot. They're really trying to push me to do the same thing, but it's yeah. So I don't know. Yeah.
It's new for him, but I think he has a song out called Body. It's one of my favorites.
It's actually one of my
I
highest
got
stream
to
songs too.
Okay.
I got to
Yeah.
be there when the song came to life, and it was just he definitely has a voice to where the more you work on it, you're gonna be out here making bangers. Like I just think that he needs to keep an open mind. Like you don't have to be the perfect singer to make amazing music. Like,
Facts.
there's a lot of people that I don't want to like say I can sing better. I'm not that type of person, but I just feel like if you make a beautiful sound, like use that, be different. And I do think he has a very like old school. Like I don't even know how to describe it when he sings. It's like this older man comes out of him with some soul, and I'm just like, yeah, you need to start singing more and just open your mind up. So we actually are starting a new song. I mean, he's singing it, but I just love to inspire him and give him ideas.
Absolutely. Now let me ask you about the singing part. It seemed like you're a little self, conscious about it. With the
Yeah.
rapping part, it seemed like you got that down on lock. So
Yeah.
you're an artist though. Like you're not
Yeah.
defined. You're versatile.
Yeah.
So how do you face that adversity, being self conscious? And she's giving you praise that you can sing. So what it is, what do you think it is in your
Yeah.
perspective?
So I try to push past it. I mean, there's a lot of like I don't want to say like trauma there. There's just some trauma there because I used to sing all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I got told for years and years that I was this and I was that, I was this, I was that.
Right.
But it was in a way where I was kind of like being pushed to the side because I was good at it kind of deal. And like consciously I didn't know that I was good. I don't think I'm like the banging ass singer or anything like that. But at the same time though, I know I don't suck though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so yeah, it's definitely it's a trial and error thing for sure. 'Cause most days I'm like I ain't trying to sing I ain't trying to do nothing. But whenever I kind of get into it, kind of get my groove and find my stuff, I'm like I kind of let the the good voice kind of triumph over all the stuff that's kind of going on in my head. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's a thing though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So with you now, I know you say your voice was hoarse from last night or the previous days, but you still, can upgrade your performance level of it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like y'all together as a tandem. I felt like he was helping you kind of find your pitch and key whenever y'all was performing like that. So like,
Hmm.
how do you maintain a level of confidence even though you might not be 100%?
I mean, to be 100% honest, I know I can sing. You know what I'm saying? And we're just gonna put it out there. It's just one of those things
Mhm.
where this is a perfect prime example when I try to tell people like taking care of your craft
Yeah.
is so important, and taking care of your health.
Mhm.
Everything goes into like this is an instrument,
Mhm.
and people don't understand that. So, me sometimes when I'm back to back in the studio singing, doing features, doing this, and also when I go to shows, I'm that person that supports everybody. I'm screaming while other people are going on, and then I'm like, oh, I lost my voice.
Mhm.
And I think we had a show that we were supporting one of my beautiful friends, Casey. She's a dope artist as well. She sings, and we were at her show, and I think the hookah is kind of what got to my voice. But you got to be prepared to be in these type of environments. So when I was up there,
Mhm.
it was like in my head, I was definitely thinking about it. I'm like, man, I don't want to like sound too bad, but at the end of the day, I'm doing what I love. When I go up there, I just completely disconnect from the world,
Yeah.
and I'm like, afterwards, I was like, did it sound okay? Because I forgot I was hoarse when I was up
Mhm.
there. Now there were parts where like my throat got a little dry. Um, I was kind of like, like sand, but I still had so much fun. I think that's what a lot of artists need to remember. Like, if this doesn't make you happy, you're not having fun. Like, you're not doing what you love.
Mhm.
And I was having fun, so I didn't care. He does help bring an amazing confidence out of me because his energy is like fire up
Yeah.
there. And I think with the songs that we have together, like he brought my song to life. I brought Antivirus. I mean, that's my first time ever rapping. Like everybody don't know me as a rapper. I'm like, I don't rap, y'all. Don't get carried away. But I do think that that song, like he challenged me, and then I challenged him. That's actually the first song he's rapped where he doesn't cuss.
Word.
Yeah, that
Word
was
up.
different.
That's kind of big for rappers
That was
nowadays. Like to
different.
lyrically blow an audience away, and he didn't even cuss one word.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So it was fun. We just had fun. That's really what it was all about. I feel like
yeah,
that's what carried me through the performance, and the
Mhm.
energy from the crowd.
Mhm.
yeah.
So,
I like the diversity in the crowd too. You know what
oh
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
Mhm.
it was because you had a lot of different, not just ethnic backgrounds, but you had different like hobby backgrounds too. So it was like,
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it was white, black, white, Hispanic, or whatever. But there was like
Mhm.
Rock
just
band.
yeah, rock band. There was like
Mhm.
country. There was a whole bunch of stuff, and they was all vibing with it. So
Yeah.
that's what makes a difference for me, for
Yeah.
sure.
So I like when you perform, you blew me away because I did expect that out of you. So given the fact that you have such a electrifying rap skill set, do you look at other artists that maybe rap a little slower, inferior?
Nah, not at all. Nah, because everybody's gonna be good at what they do and what they do. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Correct.
expect everybody to be on the same level as me. I don't, I mean, because just like Milo thinks I'm like one of the biggest dudes ever, but I look at him the same
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think Roman's hard. There's so many artists that are hard that in their own craft. Because I mean, not everybody is inspired the way that I'm inspired. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on like Busy Bone and Tech Nine and Twister and a lot of those fast rappers. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
a lot of my music in conjunction with it having a meaning behind it.
Mhm.
That's kind of what stuck for me. Like I
Mhm.
try to rap slow. I really do sometimes. It just like, but whenever I start getting in my zone and I kind of like disconnect from myself, it'd
Mhm.
be it come out to because
So
I go back a whole bunch of time and I'm like, damn, I was like, I don't even know who wrote this. Like I go
Mhm.
back, I'm like, shit, I don't know.
I'll catch his lyrics like later,
Mhm.
because
Yeah,
for me, I mean, I'll rap along to. He has a song. Is it Stage Presence or Picasso?
Picasso.
That one it's the hook is it be the people, and
Mhm.
it's just talking about
Oh, that's stage presence. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes your family, your closest, like people that are close to you, people that pretend to be in your corner and then they just stab you in the back. And
Mhm.
that's one of my favorite songs. Like he raps fast and I'll try to like rap with him, but then I just can't keep up. But sometimes I'll go back and be like, did you just say
Yeah.
this? And then he's like, I'm like bars.
Yeah.
It hits you later. But for people like our CEO is a he was an artist. He goes by Race Car. He can rap fast too, and I just be
Yeah.
hearing them, and I'm like, that's why I want him to slow down sometimes. I'm like, I don't think people really catching what you're
Yeah.
saying, but I do think it's amazing to rap fast and like it's clear, like he's saying the words very clear,
Mhm.
especially in my song Her.
Mhm.
There were some lines in there where I'm like, and he ended it perfect where it's like, guards, take these people away. Enough of these people disrespecting royalty. Welcome to lyrical sodomy. I'm like, just that alone, like had
Yeah.
everybody screaming, and I'm like, but y'all didn't catch the fast stuff before that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, you have to go back and really.
Yeah.
He's got songs that make you replay,
Replay value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
replay, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
I do. I do definitely agree. Because a lot of my verses have a lot of entendres in them, and 'cause I grew up in battle rap, so like watching battle rap and being able to take a life lesson from yourself or somebody else and being able to put that into a lyrical verse,
Mhm.
but then have that verse have a different meaning on top of it. It's like it's crazy. Like a lot of people. I mean, of course, you know what I'm saying. There's a whole bunch of hype songs with the hype beat and all that stuff, get the crowd going, all that because they're feeling the beat.
Mhm.
But like for somebody that appreciates lyricism and goes back and like looks at the lyrics, hears the lyrics, it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, that I didn't hear that the first time.
Mhm.
And so I like that about myself because I like to make people think. I like to use big words and make people have to go to Google and search. You know what I'm saying? I like my words to have you know I mean also I'm intelligent, but also I'll throw them hands.
Yeah, and we need to have
Yeah.
rap in form of education too, because rap is informative and educating.
Very much
You
so.
know, so I mean, keep doing what you're doing, brother. Like you striving to. I mean, you as well. Y'all are striving to do big things. Now, as far as the management side, I want to talk about that. Like, do they book studio time for you, or do y'all book studio time for yourself?
That's kind of both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
both.
it's
Because
both.
he's more of like, let's build and start doing things on our own.
Hmm.
Uh huh.
But the guy that I work with, which I put him on, he's done a few of his. He's trusted to let him take over and mix and master and stuff because he does everything. I don't.
Right.
So the man that I work with, John at Session Works, I've been with him since day one, and
Mhm.
I just refuse to leave because it's really hard to find an engineer that listens to your voice.
Mhm.
A lot of them are amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, they have their craft, so they like to play with stuff and do things. But you don't need to do that to my voice. You know what I'm saying? Don't auto tune me. Don't do all that stuff. And so he allows us to book with who we want. But I mean, it's amazing that we don't have to worry about paying for it.
Hey, I hear that.
Yeah.
They definitely take care of us. I mean, that's what it is. It's being a
Mhm.
label. I mean, our job is to focus on the music, and we tell him when, we tell him where, and well, it's actually two. So we have a CEO. He's also like managing, but we have a promotional manager.
Mhm.
She's the one that handles like the content, promotion, shows. If you want to feature, you hit her up. Her name is Bougie. Well, she goes by Bougie.
Word up, word up.
And I mean, we love our managers, man. It's like we think of an idea, they make it happen.
Yes, may come to life.
Mhm.
Make it
So it's actually that's actually a real label. Like y'all are signed under a real record label.
Yeah.
So it's official.
started from ground up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it is real. It is not no hashtags in the Instagram bio. A lot of I'm sorry, I was there. There's too many people out here repping. They got a whole label
Yeah.
and they this and they're this and something something entertainment. I'm like, cool, but we're signed to a legit business. Like
Yeah.
this is, and that's why we treat our careers like that. Like,
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
have to respect yourself and carry yourself like you are out there with Kanye West and Jay Z and
Mhm.
Beyonce and all them.
Mhm.
Because if you don't see your worth, nobody will. They saw our worth.
Mhm.
They have a vision. We blend with that vision,
Mhm.
and if one day they even say, if one day you get offered $1 million contract, better take it.
Absolutely. Mhm.
But until then, I think it's amazing. They really started from ground up, and Pure Entertainment is doing amazing things, and we're just really happy to be part of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just riding the wave.
There's only three of us that
Yeah.
are signed right now.
Okay, word up. Now, for let me tell you, for the young people that are striving to do what y'all are doing, and they're looking to be a part of a label slash family, what would be some of the advice that you would give some of the younger generation that want to do the music?
I would say make sure that you stay consistent because the thing about music, it's ever fleeting. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You can have some of these artists that will make a one hit banger and then they disappear. But then you also got other people that stay consistent. Because the thing is, a song that I may think I think it's just banging. It may not do nothing, but then the song I put up, I'm like, man, this song kind of trash. I already like it, but here we are. And then it just that bad would blow up. You just never know. But I mean, I would consistency is a big thing, and be your own person. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to music, I mean, with really anything, I mean, there's a lot of drama. You know what I'm saying? I keep my head down, but I also keep my head on the swivel. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I don't get in it. I don't get in the mess. I do my own thing, and at the end of the day, you can't say that KPT said because KPT didn't say it.
Word.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So and then the thing is, like, a lot of people they try to build a whole army against you if you don't do what they want you to do because they're
Right.
used to
Yeah.
being a
Mhm.
certain way and doing certain things and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I would say just consistency and be your own person is probably one of the biggest things.
Word up.
Yep. And you gotta want it. If you really don't want this and you're not willing to put the work in,
Mhm.
please don't waste their time. Like, there's too many managers out here that are getting burned. Like, they're it's not an easy job, y'all. Like, when we are asked to do something like it, all I can say is really just, if someone is presenting like, hey, I want to manage you, I think I can take you all the way. I think I can help you get to the next level. Like, you have to really, really take it serious, because the money, the time, the energy that's invested into you, like,
Mhm.
you got to make sure that you come up with your part.
Mhm.
Now, if you get with management and you doing everything and you paying for stuff, you doing everything yourself,
Mhm.
that ain't no manager.
Yeah,
Right.
you managing yourself.
You ain't supposed
Basically,
to be
yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But what we're asked, what's asked of us, we deliver.
Mhm.
Focus on the music. If you don't want this, don't waste their time. That's really, because I see a lot of artists out here that they're not taking it serious. It goes for, like, when you drop a song, like, yo, we're putting money behind promotion. I want to see you promoting your own music. It's not my job if you're not giving me nothing to promote.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
it starts with the little stuff. And if you don't want to get on camera, if you don't want to put yourself out there, talk to people, it doesn't sound like you want to be an artist,
You don't want to
and I
do it.
think
Yeah.
people need to hear that message now, especially in the day where we are. Too many people want to be artists, and apparently everybody think they can pick up a mic and sing and do this like it's that easy, and I'm like, it's not.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is like really hard work. Sometimes I have my days where I'm like beat down mentally, and I'm like, man, why is it so hard to catch a break? Like,
Right.
why? I have so much good music. What is it going to take?
Mhm.
There's that business side that people don't understand. Like, it takes time.
Mhm.
So that's really all I can say is just take yourself seriously first.
Mhm. Absolutely. Now, before we sign it out, I want y'all to shout out y'all label again so people can know who y'all signed to and everything, and just tell people how to, reach out to you and check out the music and all the things that you put out.
Well, hey, yo, shout out Big Pure, ENT. Man, man, man. Big Pure, Big Pure. I would yell, but my voice is gone too if you can't tell. I got the voice of Barry White right now. But yo, shout out to the team though. Well, Big Pure. Yo, my name is KPT, King Poppy Texas. You can find me on all platforms. I am KPT. Just spell it out. And or you can go to Google. You can go to Google. You can put in King Poppy Texas, and it'll pop up with like pages upon pages of me. So, you can always hit me up, and my DMs they're always open. But or you can hit up the team. You know what I'm saying? Hit up Miss Bougie, hit up Race Car Shotty, whoever, and let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cool dude. I'm a cool dude.
Word up.
Yeah, your underground racing entertainment definitely for amazing label. Shout out to our manager, Mr. Race Car.
Yeah,
Bougie,
yeah.
Cody Huntsman, our brother. He's a dope artist.
My boy
We
Cody.
used to get an interview. He's so slept on. But shout out to y'all. Um, you can find me at the Latina Songbird on all social media: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever.
You can also Google her too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I found myself on Google the other day. I Googled myself. I was like, I just popped up on Google. What?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a really, really like big achievement for me. It made me emotional. So yeah, you could Google me too. Google you.
Yeah, that's right.
But yes, I go by Roseè, the Latina Songbird. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Whoever did, for listening, supporting. We really appreciate y'all. We do. And thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Hey, it was a pleasure having both of y'all, man. Hey, this is Mike B, and once again, you tune into the Artist Block, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, cool.